Good afternoon, everybody. So are you still letting your faith get you there? Are you still being courageous? I'm wondering. I really want to know. Well, this is, guess what? It is Courageous Faith with Kaye Giles, and I am still on the move. You know, I guess I might as well call this the mobile show, because every time I had to come to you guys, I'm definitely in the car. It's like we started out at 7:30 in the morning, so we still keep that pretty consistent with that particular timing for God's morning. When we come with Courageous Faith, you know, sometimes the change I've noticed has had to change, or it has had to do something a little different. But guess what, guys? I'm still courageous. I still have faith. I still believe, and I'm still coming to you guys every day to let you know that God is totally able. And as long as you are courageous and you let your faith work for you, you will definitely get to an expected end of everything being awesome and wonderful for you. So listen, I'm so excited. I'm going down the boulevard. I'm going to get my kids from the bus stop. And guess what? I'm excited. You want to know why I'm excited? Because I'm still living. I mean, like, wouldn't you be excited if you were still living? Okay, but seriously, let's really get serious. God is so awesome. Let me tell you something, guys. I've been talking to God about a few things in my personal life, how I wanted him to do this and I wanted to do that. And on today, I feel so free. Remember when I was telling you guys that I wanted to be courageous and I wanted to have faith in everything that I was doing, and that I was definitely journaling, and when I was journaling, it was taking me to a freeing place. It was getting me free. You know, I was getting free, but not freed. You know, I wanted to be free. And so I would write so it would be freeing, but I did not feel like I was free as of yet. So I decided to get a little courageous with that, you know. So I started talking to God, and I started praying, and I started asking him things, you know, like, you know, God, when is this going to end? You know, I understand place in a season, but let me know what's. So when I did that and I asked God what's up, you know, he decided to deal with me in my area of patience. The morning show, we deal with love is patient, love is kind. The first thing in 1 Corinthians 13 is love is kind. So I'm trying to be more kind to people, even people that are, you know, to me. And I'm hoping that the connection does a little bit better, because, you know, I was talking to AT&T, and they were telling me how my Wi-Fi should be this and it should be that. And I was explaining to them what I do. And they're like, oh, we shouldn't have any. They lied. But guess what? Till I get to a stable situation, I mean, I'm almost where I need to be, and I do know because why? My house is there. So as we're almost to the stopping point, keep the live feed going, and I'm gonna keep smiling at you guys, because I really. But guess what? I can't take a nap right now because I'm driving. That would be a different kind of live if I decided to take a nap and then something happened. You know what would happen? Alive in the car anymore, thanks to me. I'm really grateful to God for all that he's done. Frustrated with this feed right now, because again, I'll be at a stable location and I can definitely talk to you 100%. So I would put in all their rules, you know, that they have going on out there on the station. But guess what? I found out that while you're going live, you don't have to show a video. They have live record. I think that's cool. Facebook. So we're up front of a stable signal, guys. So just hang in there with me. Or maybe you know what, guys, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna extra choppy. So I'm gonna start over, but I guarantee you I'm still gonna have the same given to you guys 100%. I am totally still 100%, you know, about everything that God is doing. Not just in my life, but for others. So let's be courageous. I will have a stable signal. So I'm going to, while I wait for the school bus, and I'm going to check the signal real fast to make sure we're on the right Wi-Fi. Okay, so hopefully it's doing what it needs to do, and we'll have a time to have this little chat. This little fireside chat, but we ain't got no fire. But I'm excited. So I really feel so free, guys. You know, one thing about being courageous and having faith in God is that everything will never always seem like what it's supposed to seem like. Sometimes you may feel like, I do not know what's going on here. I cannot figure this out. Like, God, you are everything to me. You are everything in my life. I'm being so courageous. I'm trying to, you know, make sure that at any given moment that I'm always doing what you've asked me to do. But the next thing comes up is it's a trial, it's a tribulation, and life happens. That's what we like to say in the industry when you have business. You know, life happens, but you have to still push past life. And today I had a conversation with someone that I greatly admire, and I was listening to them, and I was so encouraged to hear how even though everything was not the way they wanted it to be, everything was not going as they planned, one thing they were not going to do is they were not going to give up. They were not going to pull away from being courageous and having faith in God and finishing. If they didn't finish the assignment, then the next thing that would happen would be people will be under the impression that they were no longer successful at what they were doing. One more second, guys. You know, I really apologize. Okay, guys, so we're definitely going to have to, I'm going to have to definitely do this a little differently. We may have to go to 4 p.m., back to 4 p.m., because that's when I can definitely be in a stable location with the Wi-Fi situation, because I don't want the enemy to think that he's going to have authority and pull over when I come to you live. And like I said, if you heard me, I said I was going to give a little testimony. You know, when I started this, I was being very courageous, and I was like, God, you know,